Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. On first down, Peyton. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On second down, this is Jackson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And it's 3rd down.
53. Check 53. Hey, hold. Watch the safety creep. Hey, motion back. Go.
Now a give, right side. Peyton. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They can't hang with us. He's coming up. He's up. You got that one.
On third down, Jackson. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 more yards. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to go up top for the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll start here with Jackson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll try the left side. Peyton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. He was looking for Gronk that time.
Warriors take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, second down.
He was brought down at the 26.
On second down now, Peyton. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. He couldn't hook up with Enunwa that time.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Back two. Yeah. Sponge. No. Hey, Foxtrot.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a give, right side. Peyton. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Check 26, check 30, go.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, first down. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down, Peyton. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Check back.
It's a gain of 7.
Check 43.
On third down, Peyton. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, Peyton. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Let's go, baby.
2 yards, good enough for a first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They run on first down with Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up second and 8 at the 22-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
QB's traps. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Let's go one more.
Now a give, right side. Jackson. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Regular. Fellas, let's set a tone. Let's go. Hey, we got. Hey, Haywood. 53. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Alert. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Check pass.
Throwing on second and 8. Allen, he's going to float this over the middle. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 57 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try and run forward with Bo. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Tight down. Alert.
Takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 4 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Niners take over.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another first and 10. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to third and 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he's got a noon one.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort, picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking end zone for Jones. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Julio Jones. 37 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. They're going to keep it on the ground. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd down, here's Bo. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 1st down, Peyton. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And to give this time to the tailback. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Stenerud able to put this one through. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Jackson now off the bootleg. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Jackson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Taylor coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson being chased out left. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Now he's forced out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
Three down.
They go play action with Jackson. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Watch twitch.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Peyton. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. Misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now. Feet, arm, not in sync at all. He ends up throwing that one past his receiver that's open.
Here's Ray Guy now, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
The Niners take over first.
Here we go.
At their own 16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, he'll have a first down past the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
On first down, Jackson. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They'll run on first down. Jackson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down now, Peyton. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Jan Stenerud on for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Let's get it in. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, hold on. Go. 53 to Mike.
To throw is Allen. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Mike, 50. Mike, here we go. 53 to Mike.
He's back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.